Good morning, children. I'm back again to teach you the lesson titled Madam Rides the Bus. Before we get into the lesson, let's see a few information about the writer of the lesson. Vallikannan, the author of the lesson, was born on 12th December 1920. He was a Tamil writer, journalist, and a translator from Tamil Nadu. He published 25 books at a time when he was 30 years old. He wrote around 75 books in his lifetime. Through this story, the author is trying to present a world from a child perspective. The main character of the story is an 8-year-old girl who lives near a bus stop in a village named Valliyamai or Valli as she was commonly called. Was curious to know more about the outside world. Having no friends to play with, she spent the major part of the day standing near the gateway watching people on the bus, which made her to develop deep desire to ride the bus and planned to fulfill the desire. However, she needed to plan meticulously to realize her dream. She cut down her expenses so that she could save enough money for her bus fare. She came to know that the exact bus fare was 30 paise for one way. She also started listening to the conversation of her neighbors about the bus travel. She sometimes asked few questions to them to collect more information. Just like this, she knew that the town was 6 miles away from her village and it takes 45 minutes for the bus to travel one side. Therefore, she started planning and replanning so that she could travel at the time of her mother's afternoon nap, that is between 1 to 4 p.m. and come back home without her mother's knowledge. Finally, one fine day, as she planned, she stood on the roadside waiting for the bus. As the bus came, she told the bus conductor that she wanted to go to town. He was shocked to see a young girl like her traveling in bus. But when she handed him the bus fare, he offered her to climb up the bus, to which she refused proudly. That made her intention clear that she needed no help. Being an elder person, he addressed her as Madam and showed with a seat. The bus was quite new and painted green and white stripes. Everything inside the bus was inspiring and very beautiful. The seats were quite new. At first, she started looking around the bus. She then enjoyed the outer scenic beauty like a canal, a palm tree, grassland, distant mountains, and the blue sky. She experienced these beautiful sights. She thought that the window pane was restricting her views, and so she decided to stand up in order to enjoy the outside scenes. Valli was enjoying the outside beauty through the window. When she was experiencing all these things, an old man asked her to sit down as he feared that she would fall down, but she denied him and told him that she was not a child. She further added she paid as everyone else had paid the bus fare. It was then the conductor had made a remark that she is not a child, she is matured enough and she is a madam. Valli did not want the conductor to call her madam and also reminded him that she did not receive the ticket. The conductor responded her by mimicking her too and handed over the ticket. On seeing that, everyone laughed loudly. In order to reply to the conductor, Valli said she would do whatever she wished to do because she had paid the full fare. Meanwhile, the bus stopped to let the passengers down. An old lady got into the bus and sat near Valli. On the way, she was chewing betel nut. Valli also felt that a great disturbance. The old woman inquired Valli about her travel and about her house. In order to reply the old lady, Valli said that she needn't bother about Valli. Then Valli turned her face towards the window and was staring outside. Suddenly, a cow came running at the middle of the road, right in front of the bus. The bus slowed down to give her way and horned repeatedly, but unfortunately, it became more terrified and ran in front of the bus. As the bus driver gave more horns, the cow kept running very fast. That made Valli laughing loudly. That happy tears started running down her cheeks, which fascinated Valli very much, just like a dream came into true. After some time, the bus reached the town and all the passengers have got down the bus. The conductor asked Valli to get down, but she said she did not want to get down. She wanted to enjoy only the bus ride. The conductor offered her to drink a cold drink at the nearby store, or he would buy a cold drink for her. But Valli denied the conductor. She said she did not want anything. These activities proved Valli's dignity. By then, they waited for a new set of passengers to get into the bus. Meanwhile, the conductor was inquiring Valli about her mother, whether she would be waiting for her. Valli geniusly replied him that no one will be waiting for her. By then, the journey has started again. Valli enjoyed the second trip just like how she enjoyed the first trip. Suddenly, she saw a cow lying lifeless on the road. She inquired someone and came to know that that was the same cow she saw earlier. Valli realized that the beginning of the life has turned something into horrible. Valli felt very bad and very sorry for the cow. She even started crying for the cow. After some time, she sat silently without watching anything. The happiness of Valli turned into sadness. In the silence, Valli started understanding the reality of life. At the end of her journey, she finally reached her home. While Valli was getting down, the conductor told her happily that she was always welcome for a same sort of trip. When she entered her home, she found her mother was talking to an aunt who was a chatterbox. They were discussing about the possibility of the outside world that one might never know. Valli confirmed their conversation, leaving her mother and aunt perplexed. She was casually accepting their conversation. Since Valli reached her home on time, none of the family members came to know about her adventurous trip. So children, this is how the story ends. I hope all of you might have understood the story clearly. So, through this story, we understood that life is full of mysterious and adventurous. Thank you. Have a nice day, children.